History Royal Family in High Definition. The royal family condemned Meghan for releasing Endgame on the same day when a fire broke out at Windsor Castle. The choice by Scobie and Meghan Markle to release Endgame on the same day as the historic Windsor Castle fire has sparked a great deal of discussion and speculation. Many have accused Meghan Markle of being the source of inspiration for Ed Scobie's much-awaited new book Endgame, which is full of harsh criticism of the royal family. November 21 is the publishing date of Omid Scobie's second insider book about the British royal family, which he co-wrote with Caroline Durand in 2020. Scobie made this announcement earlier this week. The game's finale is purposefully timed to coincide with the famous November 20, 1992, fire at Windsor Castle, which is an intriguing feature that has garnered public notice. In Windsor Castle, a terrible fire erupted during that year, destroying 115 rooms, including 9 principal chambers. A broken spotlight on a curtain near the altar started the fire in Queen Victoria's private chapel. In a matter of minutes, the fire grew out of control and moved to St. George's Hall, which was next door. About 11:30 in the morning, the fire was first spotted, and it burned for the following 15 hours. At 2:30 in the morning on November 21, 225 firemen from 7 counties succeeded in putting it out after a fierce battle. There was much conjecture that the Endgame title, which was revealed in conjunction with the fire at Windsor Castle, was, by some, a curse from Meghan Markle and her constituent Ed Scobie meant to confluence the breach with the intention of harming the monarchy. Would Edward Scobie be ready to face the repercussions when karma catches up with him, or would he have evidence that would implicate him against his purported master? If the material in Endgame is genuinely revolutionary, it will undoubtedly cast doubt on Meghan and Harry's credibility as the sources. Up to Meghan Markle's rise to prominence, Scobie's earlier research on the British royal family lacked substantial documentation. Since Harry left the British royal family, many have come to believe that he is the weakest member of the group, both morally and psychologically. Since Scobie claimed to be a royal journalist and had a history as a junior tabloid writer, his credibility as a royal journalist was called into question. He was also perceived as an imposter due to his heavily biased reporting style. Many have questioned his impartiality due to his affiliation with Meghan Markle, as it is perceived that he is clearly on her side. Since there is no official record of Scobie being a member of the royal family and he was allegedly barred by the palace, some people have obviously also questioned Scobie's claims regarding his involvement in numerous royal trips. The suspicion that has been raised about Ed's reach and information sources is only increased by these charges of dishonesty. From a more general perspective, the associations and bonds between members of the Meghan Markle circle, such Marcus Landy and Omid, have prompted inquiries on the potential for partnerships and the veracity of diverse statements. What exacerbates the harm in this case is the contradiction that Harry made in court regarding his knowledge of Scobie, and the contents of Finding Freedom, which Scobie co-wrote. To put it simply, a lot of people were curious and suspicious about what was in Endgame, when it was published, and who was responsible for the Windsor Castle fire.